This is Disciple Quest, and it's our daily devotional section. Today's devotion focused on Luke 15, verse 2. Here it says, "And the Pharisees and the scribes grumbled, saying, 'This man receives sinners and eats with them.'"
Take note of the remarkable humility displayed in this truth. This extraordinary man, who surpasses all others in greatness, holiness, innocence, purity, and distinction from sinners, this man welcomes sinners. This man, who is none other than the eternal God, before whom even angels bow in reverence, this man receives sinners. The depth of love exhibited in this act is beyond words. It would require an angel's eloquence to adequately describe such a tremendous descent. It is not astonishing that any of us would be willing to search for the lost. After all, they are of our own kind. But for him, the offended God, against whom the transgressions have been committed, to clothe himself in the form of a servant, to bear the sins of many, and then to be willing to embrace even the most wretched and depraved individuals, this is truly remarkable. This man receives sinners, not, however, that they may remain sinners, but he receives them that he may pardon their sins, justify their persons, cleanse their hearts by his purifying word, preserve their souls by the indwelling of the Holy Ghost, and enable them to serve him, to show forth his praise, and to have communion with him. In his boundless love, he welcomes sinners into the depths of his heart. He takes them from the depths of degradation and uplifts them as precious jewels, adorning his crown. He rescues them as burning brands from destruction, cherishing them as valuable monuments of his mercy. In Jesus' eyes, none are more treasured than the sinners for whom he laid down his life. When Jesus receives sinners, he does not offer them a temporary shelter or treat them as passing beggars in a makeshift ward. Instead, he opens the resplendent gates of his royal heart and receives the sinner into himself. He goes beyond that, embracing the humble penitent in a personal union, making them a cherished member of his body, intimately connected as flesh and bone. Such a reception has never been witnessed before. This truth remains steadfast even now. This very evening, he continues to welcome sinners. May sinners, in turn, open their hearts to receive him, longing for a transformational relationship with him.